The Reigns Vikings arrive in Miami hungry for a championship, and to get it, they'll have to go through Miami Northwestern. We welcome you to the Class 3A State Championship game from Pitbull Stadium in Miami. It's the hometown school, the Northwestern Bulls, taking on the Reigns Vikings out of Jacksonville. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Miami. Austin Lyon, Jeff Carlson, Emily Peters is down on the field for us. This is a rematch of last year's championship game, one that was dominated by Northwestern. 41-0 the final. So the question as we get set to play tonight, will this year be any different?
Well, the big crowd here, the home team, doesn't want it to be any different, but everybody else, including, I think, as a broadcast team, we would love it to be a very close, competitive football game, and I'm sure Reigns is ready to redeem what happened last year.
Our spotlight is on the quarterbacks tonight. Two guys that have success in much different ways. For Reigns, Timothy Cole, a senior and a true dual threat.
Yeah, and a guy that wants to redeem what happened last year, the number one guy that wants to do that. 5'10", not a big guy, but he throws a pure ball, and he throws it on time and accurate. So looking for him to make big things happen in the passing game, as he has all year. He's not a big runner, but he does get a lot of plenty of yards on the ground.
Northwestern spread attack engineered by one of the top sophomores in the country, Neiman Lawrence.
Yeah, superstar, just a sophomore, also throws a great ball, does not run the ball a lot. It's all up through the air. He lets his playmakers make plays, 34 touchdowns and 3 interceptions on the season.
Lawrence had 7 touchdown passes in the region final a couple weeks ago.
Calvin Russell is 6'5", number 5 out there.
Lawrence has pressure, and he's brought down. Cameron Washington, the defensive tackle, with a quarterback sack, and the Reigns defense comes up with a massive stop.
Yes, they did. We were talking about not settling for field goals for the Reigns side. What a great start for Reigns defense to be able to stop the Bulls here and force the field goal.
Shift there by Northwestern. Reigns does not jump. Lima drives it up and through. So an opening drive that took nearly half of the first quarter results in 3 points for the Bulls. 4th down and goal. Lawrence has pressure right away. His arm is hit and it's incomplete. Tony Williams off the edge applied the pressure. Bothered that throw by Lawrence, and the Reigns defense, with its back to the end zone, comes through again.
Wow, what a stand. Another one. No points this time, but their offense has to start 96 yards away from the end zone. Boy, he kept working for it.
His first went 35 yards. Chance for a return for Marcus Dumont. Stumbles, gets hit, and the ball comes out. Recovered by Reigns. A huge hit on special teams. Jonathan Downer-Barrett recovers it for the Vikings.
Maybe he got it started for the Vikings, because that is what they needed. We talked about turnovers, fumbles, and interceptions. Well, this is a fumble in the special teams game. It was a good return started. He tripped him just a little bit on his own feet, and then he took the big hit as the ball's away from his body. That's what caused the fumble.
It was Travis Williams that forced the fumble. Downer-Barrett with the recovery. Cole again under pressure, and he throws an interception. Lanier with the pick for Northwestern. The Bulls defense takes it right back.
Boy, I think the coaches and Cole are going to hate the fact that they did not take advantage of the entire middle of the football field. Kelvin Brown stopped on him. He wasn't expecting it. He thought Brown was going to continue to come, as Lanier did, and that's why he got the interception. There's just miscommunication there, but the entire middle of the field was open because they brought the house on the blitz. But they are getting hits on Lawrence. That's the good thing about the defense. They are getting to him quickly.
Mathis straight up the middle, breaking tackles, lost the football just before the goal line. It's loose in the end zone.
This should be a turnover, should be a touchback.
Reigns thinks they have it, and they do. A touchback, the Reigns defense with a big play with Northwestern right at the goal line.
Well, it feels like they're playing on the brink, and they are, but they're surviving. The punt return fumble, and now this fumble right before the goal line.
In the end zone. Therefore,
Sharif Jackson was the player that applied the hit to Mathis. And then a mad scramble for that football. They just do get it away. Cole scrambling around, and he throws an interception. Kevon Gibson with the pick for Northwestern. Had an interception return for a touchdown last week in the state semifinal, and he's got another pick here in the title game.
Second time that Cole thought his receiver was going to be moving, and this time towards him, with him to the right. Receiver was standing still. Defender steps in front, Gibson. Having a big semifinal and a big final.
Second takeaway for this Reigns defense. Lanier and Gibson with interceptions. Looking left, has to come back to the right, forced to scramble, and he's twisted down. Oh, the Reigns defense once again rising to meet the moment. It was Troy Butler. Lima on for his second field goal attempt of the night. And he's 2 for 2. Lawrence with the fake to Mathis. Steps up, and it's intercepted. Jadeem Jones with the pick for Reigns, and he is headed all the way. Jones taken down inside the 5. He fumbled the ball into the end zone. Reigns recovered it. Is it a touchdown, or was he down? It's a touchdown. Jones fumbled, but Reigns recovered. Mikel Smith-York in the end zone came away with the football, and it's the 12th defensive touchdown of the season for this Reigns defense.
Jones reaches up and grabs it, and he's got a contingent of Vikings with him, and Smith-York is celebrating too early. He's not looking. There's somebody coming. He's out in front of him. He should be blocking right now. He doesn't block, and he gets tackled, and that's what causes all of that. Luckily, he gets on top of it for the touchdown, but he needed to be looking for the defender coming.
35-yard attempt for Alex Lima. He certainly has the leg to be able to make this. High snap. Lanier gets it down, and Lima's kick is good. Right down the middle. 3 for 3 tonight. They bring in Calvin Russell at quarterback. The direct snap to Russell. He's looking for the edge, cuts it back, and takes it in. First offensive touchdown of the night by one of the top wide receivers in the country. And Northwestern extends the lead. PAT here from Alex Lima, trying to make it a 2-score game. Just got it inside the left upright. So Lima converts. Russell finds the end zone for the first offensive TD of the night.
Reigns offense is going to have to make it happen.
This would match the longest of the year for Dan Dong. He's 3 of 4 kicking, long of 36. And this one is good. Good kick by Dan Dong. He matches his longest field goal of the year and cuts it back to a 1-score game, 16-10. He motions out. They throw the inside screen. What a catch by Russell. Reached up and snatched it with one hand and runs all the way to midfield.
Battle for the ball on the tackle. I don't think they're going to call it a fumble. Even if Reigns comes up with this ball, I don't think they're going to call it a fumble. What a catch. Wow. Almost like an alley-oop. Lawrence alley-oops it up, snatches it and slams it down into his rib cage and takes it down the field. Say, we are the Northwestern Bulls, and we are the defending state champions. We're going to go for it on 4th and 1.
Mathis is the running back. 4th down and a long yard. They snap it. Lawrence going to throw for it. Intercepted! Picked off by Jatarius Brown, and he returns it to the 30-yard line.
You know, if it was just an interception and he fell down at the line of scrimmage, it's like, well, okay, we didn't get the first down. But this guy carries the ball back another 15 yards, and they have it at the 30-yard line.
The man they call Agent Zero with his first interception of the season. And the Vikings have it at the Northwestern 30. Cole fakes, kicks it up the middle, and he's in for a Reigns touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from taking the lead. Dan Dongs made a 36-yard field goal and the other PAT. That one is up and through. Reigns in front by a point with 2.5 to go. Clock ticks under 2 minutes as Lawrence steps up. Launches downfield, wide open, Lanier, and Northwestern regains the lead. Northwestern shifts. Lima's PAT with contact made and a flag thrown is good. In fact, there are two flags down.
Good on them for being able to get it done.
It's going to be Russell on the run, and he is stopped. Tried to go over the top, lost the football eventually, and the officials rule him down. So 1st down from the 17. Cole out of the pocket, throwing back to an open man. It is caught inside the 5. Touchdown Reigns! Tadarius Washington breaks through with 10 seconds to go. That's going to wrap it up for Jeff, Emily, and I. Fantastic game tonight. We invite you to stay with us. We'll join the PA announcer who will announce the names of the Reigns players, and you will see the championship trophy presentation. Congratulations to the Reigns Vikings, the 3A state champions.